Okay, back at the studio. Took a break for dinner. Took a nap. Tired. It's 9 p.m. I gotta get back to it because I've got some notes on that track from this morning, and I want to get through some of these live piano bits here. So we've got all the live tracks, different parts from the track, and then we sampled like every other key for maybe a little over half of the piano, and I want to get those plugged in with no processing into Contact Player. That took a little longer than I thought it was going to, but I have all of the samples for the piano, like all file named, and I'm exporting them. And like I was saying earlier, it's the unmixed samples first. You get them all into Contact, you play some piano and record a loop or whatever, and then mix it into a track with each mic source individually, and then copy those mix settings back onto the channels with the samples, and then re-export them with the mix. And I found that saves a lot of back and forth trying mixes over and over again. You usually get it pretty close right away if you're mixing it to something instead of just guessing. At least that's what I do. I'm not like a pro mixer, so I don't hear things quite as detailed as the professionals, but it gets it close enough where I can then mix it. All right, but it's past midnight now, so yeah, I got some stuff to do before the session at noon tomorrow, so see you in the morning. All right, good morning. So now it's Tuesday. I need to sleep in. It's like 8:20 now. I ended up staying up later and putting some of the samples into Contact just because I wanted to hear it. And it's getting close to time to update my working schedule. That's me from a gig one time. I cut it out. I don't know why it's there. It just seemed funny that it was on my door. So basically, I've tried lots of different working. So basically, this is just everything that's active that needs to get done, and it could have a deadline, and it might not. But there's this, there's the score album. There's the drumline LP. There's the hip hop thing that we're doing today. There was a Wondery podcast. This is a collaborative thing. This is LA Session Drummer, which once I have the final 2 kits this week, I can start working on that. There were songs, custom music things. But yeah, basically, that way I can see it, and I can write on the paper. And I've tried making spreadsheets in the computer, and I've tried making checklists on my phone, and that seems to work the best for me when I just see it all, and then I can kind of plan out a few days at a time or a week, or say I usually can tell by looking at it how long something's gonna take, and that's kind of how I plan ahead for that stuff. And then sometimes I'll bump projects back that are not as time sensitive. I mean, obviously I would just want to get everything done right away, because the more work I can get done quicker, the faster it just becomes more sustainable. So but yeah, that seems to work, and I'm getting close to the last big chunk of this batch of stuff. So one of these days I'll sit down and make a new list, and there's definitely new projects that need to go on there. But right now, we gotta do some notes on this guy. They liked the track. They actually said it sounded like it sounds close to another track, which is a track, the #1 track off another album. And having a comparison to a #1 track on an album is great because that usually means that's the strongest track. So it's definitely good, but it does sound really close because I had like a piano melody kind of doing a similar thing, and then I was in the same key and I was in the same tempo. But I did not hear this track before they pointed that out. It was not on the reference list, so I guess great minds with the other composer, because we basically did the same thing. That was not too bad. It was just a key change and a melody change. Head into the next session, which is with Tia and Daphne. And we're working on vocals today and tomorrow, and then I'm also going to record some drums. Alright, I like to get here early so I can make sure everything plugs in and is working. I'm trying to make things go fast. Anyway, I was talking about recording live drums, especially like the cool, like bigger organic sound and stuff. And I think I'll just do it in here. Yeah, this would be fine.